Hello students, in earlier videos we had learned different types of positioning which include static and fixed positioning. Okay, now in this video we will learn about the remaining positioning type, that is relative and absolute positioning. So first of all we consider here relative positioning. So when we write the position is to relative, then it is called as a relative positioning. Okay, it is position to its a normal position relative to its normal position. Okay, setting the top, right, bottom and left property of a relative position element will cause it to be adjusted away from its normal position. Okay, when we set the top, right, bottom and left, then the text belonging to that position only affected, or they adjust their position away from its original or normal position. Okay, so next main important point is there, that is other content will not be affected to fit into any gap left by the elements. When we apply the relative positioning, another text or another elements of the HTML, they not affected when we apply the relative positioning. Okay, only the changes are applied to that particular text which are related to the relative positioning. Okay, so we will discuss this point with the help of one example here, then you have to clear the base full concept related to the relative positioning. Okay, so example, first tag HTML, then head, then style. Okay, then h1, then position is to relative, then top, from top side minus 10 pixels are there, then from right side minus 10 pixels we have to consider here. Okay, so we have to apply this relative positioning only one element, HTML element, that is h1, that is heading 1. This is what? This is the selector. This is the selector. Okay, then close the style and close the header section here. Then open your body tag, then open your HTML h1 tag. So for h1 tag, position is to relative. I want to print this text with the help of h1 and then h1 close. When this line executes, your control goes to here and the position is what? Relative, and the top is from top minus 10 pixels here, and from right side minus 10 pixels we have to consider here. Next, P, an element, we have to print some message which is related to the relative positioning. So we have to print one message here. An element with the position relative is positioned relative to its normal position. Then close this P tag, then body tag close here and HTML tag close here. So we have to just execute this program and see the output or execution of this program here. Okay, then we will discuss about what is the exactly relative positioning in your program. Listen here, what is just predict output of this program. Your first line is what? Position is to relative, and then you have to print this paragraph. Okay, below the heading. Okay, when next time if I want to change the characteristics of this one, that is top is equal to minus, instead of this one I want to put here 50 pixels plus 50 pixels, then only this part is changed, that is position relative. Okay, this part is changed, but whatever the information write in the P tag, they are not the information is not changed, their attributes or properties. The text is remain constant there, only change the position of this one h1 tag. Okay, so we will discuss this with the help of execution, then you have to clear all the idea related to the relative position. Okay, now we will start here the execution of relative positioning. So first tag HTML, then head, title, I want to give title as relative positioning, demo, then close title. Okay, then open here style tag, then I want to position relative, I want to apply the relative positioning on h1 tag. Okay, so h1 in curly bracket position colon, which type of position is there? Relative. So right type the variable is relative here, semicolon. Then I want to print, set some property, that is top colon minus 10 pixels. Okay, then right, from right colon minus 10 pixels. Okay, so here are some properties I want to set. Okay, then close here style tag. Then close here head tag. Then open your body tag. bg color is equal to no. Okay. Next I want to use your h1 tag and type here one text, that is position colon relative demo. Okay, then close here h1 tag. Then open here one p tag, which is used to writing some details of the relative positioning, and element with position relative its position relative to its normal position. Normal position, and then close your p tag. Then close your body tag, and then close your HTML tag. Clear? And save this document. Okay, so this file is saved as a relative11.html. so double click on it and see the output here. Okay, so what is your code? Suppose this one. Okay, your code is this. So according to this code, your text is displayed on your web page. So what is the relative positioning here? Okay, that means if the original text appear, so it is relative to the normal position. An element with the position relative, it is position relative to its normal position. Clear? That means I want to set here some what attribute, that is top is equal to top is from top minus 10 pixels we have to skip out, and from right minus 10 pixels we have to skip out here. Okay, so if I want to increase this, suppose if your 11 is 10 is there, 110 is there, then save it, then see the output. So what happened? The text goes away from this screen. Why? Because we have to exceed this. Suppose I want to save here 50. Save this. So listen here. The text is on the another text. That means we have to change only the relative text here. We cannot affect the another HTML elements, only the h1 elements of that relative positioning will have to change here. Okay, suppose from top side 780 pixels are there, then the only position relative demo is shifted to the according to this one. Okay, that means the given or another elements, this text is not changed, it is fixed one. Okay, so we can say that other contents will not be adjusted to fit into any gap left by the element. Okay, means other elements will not be affected here, only the relative positioning elements they are affected. Clear? Suppose we have to apply this one as on the h2 tag also. So now what happen? Just observe this h2 suppose I want to type here welcome to relative positioning, then close this tag h2. Okay, and save this document and see the output here. So what happened? The text the welcome to the relative positioning text is appear like this. Okay, because it is printed before the paragraph tag. Okay, so therefore somewhat difference is there. Suppose I want to use here -10 pixels, then you can clearly understand this one. Save this and see the output like this. Okay, clear? That means from the h1 tag it also takes the -10 pixels gap. If h1 tag prints the relative position relative demo, and after that the next text holds the same properties. Okay, like from top -10 pixels are there, and from right side -10 pixels are there. Correct? And if I want to change here some details, okay, then these details is applied to h1 as well as h2 tag. Clear? Save this and execute this. So from right side all the elements included with this positioning get displayed like this. Okay, clear? Suppose I want to use a -50, save this document and execute this. So the elements of these two what arranged like this. Okay, clear? Understand this one? So relative positioning is an element is position relative to its the normal position. So in this way we have to display the what text with the help of relative positioning. Okay, next type of positioning is absolute positioning. Okay, so what is meant by absolute positioning? So an element with the position absolute is position relative to the nearest position ancestor. Okay, that means the parent, this positioning is related to the parent and child class. Okay, child class holds the position nearest to the parent class. Correct? So similarly absolute positioning takes some or takes the space which is related to the or which is nearest to the relative positioning, or it is called as the ancestor. Okay, ancestor. Okay, instead of position relative to the viewport like a fixed. Okay, this positioning is a fixed. When we have to scroll down, the elements of this positioning, absolute positioning, is also to scroll down itself. Okay, next, if the absolute positioning element has a no position ancestor, then it uses the document body. If the position with the absolute positioning have no ancestor means what? It cannot hold the parent one, then it uses what? It uses the document body and move along with the page scrolling. Okay, clear? If they hold the ancestor or if they hold the parents classes, then it uses according to that, or it position according to that parents or ancestors. If ancestor is not there, then it uses the document body and moves along with the page scrolling. Okay, so we'll discuss these two concepts with the help of an example here. So HTML, then head, then title, absolute positioning demo, then title close here. We have to use a style tag, then h1, position absolute. Okay, position absolute, top, from top side 180 pixels are there, from and color is blue, and from left side 100 pixels are there. Okay, then close here style tag, then body tag. Okay. So for h1, absolute positioning, I want to write here absolute positioning. When this line executes, your control goes to here. Okay, so position absolute colon semicolon top 180 pixels, like all the information related to the h1 executed for this text, absolute positioning. Okay, then next, absolute positioning applied on h1 tag, that is heading 1 tag. Okay, we have to print here one message with the help of the h2 tag, that is absolute positioning applied on h1, that is heading 1 tag. Okay, then we have to use here one paragraph tag. This property sets an element in a specific location and it is not affected by the flow of the page. Okay, it is applied only the specific location and it is not affected by the flow of your page. So we have to return the basic idea related to the absolute positioning with the help of paragraph tag. Then next, this positioning, this property positions the element at the specified coordinates relative to your screen top left corner. Okay, this is the very important point, that is the top left corner your elements have to specify with the help of the absolute positioning. By default top left corner it uses. Okay, clear? So these are the basic concepts. We have to print these concepts with the help of paragraph tag and then close the body tag here and then close the HTML tag. Okay, so we have to discuss this, or we have to see the output of this program practically, and we have to discuss all the concepts related to the absolute positioning in with the help of one program execution. Okay. Okay, now we will start here absolute positioning, execution of this positioning here. Okay, so first tag HTML head, then title, I want to give a title absolute positioning demo, then style. In between style tag we have to apply the positioning attribute here. Okay, suppose I want to apply the positioning or absolute positioning on h1 tag, then I want to write here h1 curly bracket open and close, then position colon absolute then semicolon from top 180 pixels, I want to leave it. Okay, then color, suppose blue, then semicolon left colon suppose 100 pixels. Okay, so I want to apply this absolute positioning on the h1 tag only. Okay, clear? Then head style close and head close, then apply the body open the body tag here, BG color yellow, then h1. In h1 what I write down here, that is absolute positioning. Okay, I want to give the heading as absolute positioning. Then in h2 tag, when this line executes, the all properties regarding this h1 are given here. Clear? Absolute positioning, top from top side 180 pixels we can leave it, and then color is blue, and left from left side 100 pixels are there. So in h2 tag, one message I want to print it here, that is absolute positioning applied on h1 tag. Okay, I want to print one message which is related to the absolute positioning applied on only h1 tag. Then I want to give here some details about the absolute positioning, that is this property set an elements in a specific location and it is not affected by the flow of the page. Then second information related to the absolute positioning is this property positions the element at the specified coordinates relative to your screen top left corner. Okay, when we use the absolute positioning, the screen or the text displayed on the web pages uses the top left corner. Okay, according to that top left corner you have to set your attributes like a top left like this. Okay, so we will execute this program and see the output of this one. Okay, then save this document. Absolute.html. Okay, then save this. Clear? Then your desktop one file is created, so double click on it. So just observe here, absolute positioning. Okay, what is your code? Just open this code here. So what is your first line? You have to your first line is what? Absolute positioning, H1 absolute positioning. So when this line executes, it control goes to here, H1 position absolute, top 180 pixels, color blue, and left 100 pixels. Okay, like this. That means from top side 180 pixels are there. Okay, from top side 180 pixels are there, therefore your text is displayed like this, absolute positioning in downside. Okay, clear? Because top side, from top side how many pixels we have to skip out? That is 180, and from left side 100 pixels we have to skip out here. Suppose I want to add here as well as h2 tag, then what happen? Say, then the text is overlapped. Okay, text you want text is overlapped because the h2 tag also follow the same thing. Clear? Next thing is what? If I want to apply here I want to apply a relative positioning. Okay, so how to apply this relative positioning on the same program? Suppose I want to create one, first of all I want to remove this one. Okay, then I want to assign one relative positioning here, that is dot first curly bracket open and close, then position colon relative, okay, semicolon, top, suppose minus 10 pixels, semicolon, right colon minus 10 pixels. Okay, clear? And I want to apply this one on the h1 tag. This is for h2. I want to apply this for h1. So h1, what we write here, that is class is equal to, in double quote, first. This is which type of selector? This one is the class type of selector, because dot followed by the class names. Therefore I want to use in h1, therefore I can write here class is equal to your class name, that is first, and then save this document, then see the output. Okay, that means you have to apply the relative positioning as well as absolute positioning in one program. Okay, clear? That is your absolute positioning. Suppose I want to set here one color for this one, color colon red. Okay, save this and just see the output. So your text is colored with the red color. Okay, so like this you have to apply the absolute or relative positioning with respect of the absolute positioning. So I have to tell you about this absolute positioning, that absolute positioning is the position element has no positioning as position ancestor. Listen, when we study about the absolute positioning, the ancestor means what? Parent class is there. If the parent is not there, then what happen? The display text display according to the document body, okay, and moves along with the what? Web page scrolling. Okay, web page scrolling according to that one. Clear? So it is related to this, it is related to somewhat inherited. That means if the parent class is present or if the relative positioning is present, then the text align with the according to that relative positioning, and another, if the relative or the ancestor is not present, then the text is displayed on the document window, like document window. Clear? Document body as well as, correct? So in this way we have to discuss about the absolute positioning as well as relative positioning. Okay, if you like this video, please subscribe my channel and share to your friends. Thank you, students.